We are now 99 days into our documentary of the 100-day cycle from breeding to harvest of meat rabbit production. Litter AH was born on January 1st, 2012 by our doe Snow White. 5 weeks after that date, on February 8, 2012, we performed a 5-week breedback of Snow White with our buck Avalanche. Today is March 10th, and we are 31 days from the 5-week breedback, and we have the rare opportunity to watch and observe Snow White's kindling of her new replacement litter, AP. Snow White is very familiar with me, and therefore she does not mind me being in such proximity to her while she is giving birth. Snow White has already given birth to the majority of her litter. In fact, if you watch carefully, you will see her give birth to the final kit shortly. The final kit was just born. Snow White will continue cleaning the blood and the placenta off of her babies. As she is doing this cleaning, if you watch carefully, you'll see that the babies are underneath her and have already started on their first nursing. Snow White is a 2-year-old proven doe. She is from commercial meat rabbit breeder lineage. While she is not large in size at only 8.5 pounds of weight, she has proven to be extremely consistent and productive. Her last two litters have been 10 in size, and from the glimpse that we're getting here, it looks like she once again has a large litter. Snow White has also proven to be a very good milker. She will nurse twice and sometimes 3 times a day. So even with her large litters of over 8, we still leave the entire litter to her for her to raise, and she has not shown any problem doing this. This kindling is occurring at 3 a.m. in the morning. Snow White has finished cleaning off her babies. She's also cleaning off any blood matter that is remaining in the nest box. From this view, our count of the number of visible kits is 10. After the doe leaves the nest box, the kits will quickly look for shelter in the fur-lined nest. Almost half of the kits have already found their way there. The fur pulled by Snow White is clumped and compacted at this moment. However, once the kids climb into the fur and as they continue to move around, their body heat and their movements will start to cause the fur to naturally puff up and separate. All the kits looked about equal in size, which is a good sign that we do not have a runt. The last kit has finally found its way into the fur-lined portion of the nest box. Snow White continues to clean herself off. We will leave the nest box undisturbed for some time, just so that Snow White does not get upset. Since it is currently 3 a.m. in the morning, we're going to leave the nest box alone and check in on it later. Approximately 17 hours have passed since the 3 a.m. kindling this morning, and we're now ready to take our first look at litter AP. We're going to begin by rubbing our hands in Timothy hay. The purpose of this is to make our hands smell like hay and minimize the body scent that we leave on the kids. It's been said by some that body scent left on the kids may cause a doe to reject her litter and refuse to nurse them. So this is a good precaution to take. Here is Snow White's nest box. You can see some tiny movement under the tufts of hair. Some of the shavings are stained with blood. I'm going to remove these shavings so that the nest box environment stays clean and dry. Since I've removed some shavings, I'm going to go ahead and put in some more shavings. Now I'm ready to inspect the litter. I'm going to begin by finding all the kits so that I can determine the size of this litter. Since the kits do not yet have hair, I am intentionally putting them together so that they can keep each other warm. At this point, I have found 10 kits. I'm going to check the rest of the nest box just to make sure that I didn't miss any. All the kits have been found. Upon close inspection, it appears that all the kids are pretty equal in size and there is no runt, and all the kids also appear to be healthy.